Hey guys. Hey guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference. Hey, how are you guys doing? I hope you had a beautiful day. Hey Burns. Hi Octavia. Hey Reborn Artist. TT in the building. Hey Screw. How are you? How is everyone doing? How was your day? I'm here and let me see. I need to check to see if I'm buffering first and foremost. So let me go and check to see. Okay, there's an ad right there. So I'm going to try another way. I thank you guys for joining me today. I had a beautiful day. Let me just go and share the screen real quick. And Octavia, I'm glad you got the notification. I was just sitting here. I was sitting here minding other people's businesses instead of my own. Hold on one second. Let me see. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bells. If you can, give me a thumbs up or down. Whatever is better for you, whatever you feel comfortable doing, feel free to do so. But I'd rather you do what's in your free will. Hey, Julia H., how are you? Oh, snap. Hey, Candy Girl. Oh, Candy Girl. Hey, Simply a Sweetheart. Hey, still haven't been able to do the challenge. No, that's fine. Whenever you can. Hey, Jenny B. Hello, you. What's going on? How are you, Jenny B? I'm glad to see you. How is the family doing? Jenny B, can I share anything? Hey, Gigi, how are you? Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to bother. Let's see. I'm just sharing out the stream. It's going to be a quick one today. Join us. I don't plan on being on here that long. I'm going to just recap a few things. I can. Okay. Guys, just if you can, Jenny B, you guys know Jenny B has been here for a little while. She is the one that helped me with the book covers of my books, and so thankfully did so. And I even got a chance to get her to autograph my book. That's her signature right there. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I'm the only one. Oh, what's that? I'm the only one that got an autograph from somebody that helped me with my book cover. So if you guys can send up well wishes and prayers for her and her family. Her grandfather passed from, what's going on. So Jenny B, my heart is for you. So guys, just send her up some good well wishes. Let's try to cheer her up so she can be in very, very happy spirits. I can't wait to get your community tab. You can share on Instagram. You can share on Twitter. Like most of the time, simply, I share everybody on my other social media platforms, not on YouTube. Because you have up to 3 times to share before your notifications, and then everything else that you share may not get to the people that always follow you, or, the notifications just kind of go in limbo. So, hey, Adam. Hey, Adam. Hi, beautiful wife. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. See, I'm watching Psych right now. Yeah. So if you guys can, this is a hard time for a lot of people. Don't get it twisted. Like, I am choosing to utilize this time to be very, very uplifted. I'm not going to say happy, but just uplifted, because it could be way worse if I didn't have, or if I didn't want to remain trying to be in a spirit of happiness, or just, higher, whatever, because people like Jenny B need me to try to kind of cheer her up. Hey, lady, what's going on? Welcome to Hello World. All of the woo, woo, woo babies are in the building deep. So I appreciate you guys. Let me tell you how my day. So I woke up this morning. Of course, I was in the break room, with Stephanie. She was up here the other day when we were doing our shop and sit or our shop and chat, sorry. So it was really cool. I was at the break room. And then I had a conference call a little later. And then after that, I was eating. We were doing what, the Soul Sister mukbang cooking thing. It was me, Reborn Artistry Life, and Stephanie 50 and mukbang climbing. We had such a good time. Like, I had a really good time. They cooked their food. I think Stephanie had like a Southwestern omelet, and I'm sorry, Reborn Artist Life had, formerly known as, had had some beets, and then like a cool like meal, like a ramen. It was a ramen with sausage, and yeah, ramen with sausage, pretty much. That's what she had. And like, we had a good time. There were people in the chat chatting with us. I had vegetables with salmon. I didn't really like it too much. I wasn't a fan. I wasn't too much of a fan. You get it? I wasn't too much of a fan. Yo, I don't know where I be thinking of these things. I wasn't too much of a fan for the salmon that I made today. I wasn't feeling it. The texture or whatever wasn't that good. Oh, let me tell you guys a story. Hey Janet, how are you? Binge thinkers in the his house. Binge. I was trying to come into your live and be all up in there, but for some reason it wasn't there. Hey chef, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. So guys, I have a bit of bad, well, not bad, but like soft, somber news. Y'all know the earrings that I usually wear that are limes. So yesterday I wore them and I was out and about. I came back and I looked at myself in the mirror and only one side was in. So I lost my lime earring. Yes, that kind of saddened me because I was like, y'all know I love my little lime earring. I drink lime water. Of all the earrings I could lose, that one was just like, come on. So if that lime earring is supposed to be with me forever, I will find the other side somewhere, some way, somehow, in some crazy way. Kind of like you guys know how I end up finding that glove when it's just like, where's my glove? Remember that glove? It's like that glove never departs from me. I could lose it for a few days and then it still somehow comes back to me. That's how I'm believing for this lime earring. So yeah, I missed my earring. So I wanted to tell you guys that. Oh, and then yesterday, also I was out and about, acting a whole 100% crazy lady. I was in the supermarket and there's plexiglass now. I ended up going in the line because the express lane was like a mile behind. So I was like, bunk that, I'll just go in the line. And so the woman in front of me, one, she was pregnant. Two, her cart was filled with stuff. Three, I had just a handful of things and she didn't let me get in front of her. And I was like, that's all right, whatever, I can wait. And so the cash register lady, the next lane, she was like, come on over. I was like, me? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, snap. So I got into the line and I was like, hey. And I went right up to the glass, my face. This is the plexiglass and this is my face. I was like, hi, how are you? Does it seem weird? And she was like, what? Of course, I have my mask on. So I'm like, hi, how are you? Does it seem weird? She's like, I can't hear you. So I'm like, okay, hold on. I went this way and I went around the glass and I was like, hey, does it seem weird that you have this plexiglass right here? She was like, no. And I was like, oh. I was like, does it seem like it's a little bit like jail? And she was like, no. I was like, it feels like it's like the makings of jail, where we have the big plexiglass in front of us. We can't even see each other or whatever, like really, really see each other. Not like I would go over and try to touch her or nothing like that. But it was just like, like this. And she was like, So then the other cat, and this is how I think this is so crazy. So I'm here. The next cash register lady is here. She's facing the opposite direction, but there's no social distancing between us. And she had to come out of her lane to go ring something up in a basket of someone's cart, like they had drinks and stuff. So I'm just sitting there like, and she had her mask on too, but I moved out the way. And then when I moved out the way, I went back over. I went over the plexiglass. I was like, "Doesn't it feel like I'm buying commissary?" And she was just dying laughing. And like it was fun. I'm glad I got on the line with her because she was when the other cashier was bending over. She's like, "Go ahead, girl, twerk it, twerk it." I was like, "Okay." It was just fun. But really, guys, like that plexiglass was like this. And I just said, "Doesn't it feel like this?" She was like, "No." And I said, "I bet you will think that way this time." After I'm this, I was like, "Well, let me pick up my commissary and be on my way." So that was my little tiny, funny story that I was thinking of in my head. But yeah, I do those kinds of things when I'm in the supermarket. So you don't just get me acting like this there, but shoot. Anytime that I'm in the supermarket with anyone, I pray that they don't get embarrassed too much because I do the extra when I'm there. I mean, like it's all in fun and good love and all that stuff. And luckily, all the people that I've been running into haven't been offended by what I've been doing. But I just felt like, has anyone ever felt like that? That like you're in front of the plexiglass and it's kind of like, hey guys, like, I really wish I were free. You don't feel like that? Let me see. Welcome to the normal joy. Hey, Edward, how are you? How are your ketchup and mustard? Oh, I still have my ketchup and mustard ones. I'm not crazy for salmon, but Janet, I started eating salmon like a week ago, and I loved it. But now I'm just like, oh man, I don't know if I like this anymore. Did you did you do an accent? It kind of just fell out. Yeah, it kind of fell out, Jenny B. It just kind of fell out. You mean you're not always extra? No, I'm not extra. I'm definitely not extra. I'm just, I don't know. I don't think I'm extra. Y'all think I'm extra? Y'all think I'm extra? For real? Let's see. Who said that? I smashed. Thank you, chef. I appreciate that. I'm extra. Oh, you're extra. Yeah. I don't think you're as extra as, somebody I know of that I live with all the time. I don't think so. But that was just my whole thing. I kind of just wanted to just think of it in a different way. Like, and I was like, I guess this plex, and I mean, like, that was like 2 inches thick, the glass between me and the other cat. And then I had to slide my hand under if I wanted to give her something. I had to slide my hand under, and I just kept on going over to the sides because she didn't hear me. How can you hear me through that plastic? I was like, all they need to do is put some bars down there, and then we jail all day. Hey, Screw, welcome back. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. Good to see you. So, guys, I say that little story to say, don't let this thing mess with your mental, right? I don't know if I opened up Pandora's box for you, but for me, I just say, oh, Lord, this is feeling too much more of like, let's stay disconnected. And I don't like that. I'm not saying, come on, let's kumbaya and hug up on each other like that. But I'd rather have the invisible barrier of wind between me and other people, not a visible barrier of plastic between me and other people, you know, or the visible barrier of a mask. Even though I know the mask is for our protection, but I don't know. It kind of does something to me. And another bit of bad news. Well, not bad news, but it's probably good news for me. Y'all, as I was at the cooking Soul Sister cooking with Reborn Artistry and Stephanie, Mukbang and Climbing 50, I heard LSP put together a challenge. That challenge really got me right here. It got me deep in my core, like in the core of the pit of my life. So the challenge is to give up. I can't even say it. It hurts. The challenge is to give up snacks and sugar. All of my ring dings, ho-hos, and birthday cakes, and strawberry whirls. 20 days. I don't know if I could do it. And then she had to throw it on top and say no more chips too. Like, what? Y'all, that hurt so bad just to know. That hurt me so bad just to know that this is going to be the challenge of my life. Like, I had to put myself for a nap. I had to lay down just because there was too much time before and now, when I could think about eating a bag of chips or having a birthday cake or yogurt raisins, even a Pop-Tart. Y'all, I had a Pop-Tart last night because I wanted some sugar. And I don't really eat Pop-Tarts. And we only on a couple hours and I'm already like, I don't know how to do this. When it hurts so bad, knowing I can't have no more sugary things or bags of chips. When they be calling my name, ooh, they just say, Joy, please come. And I'm saying, sure do, I do. But for now, I can't partake in you. Oh, it hurts so bad. I can't have no snacks. Not even one potato chip. Ooh, for 20 days. I don't know if I can do it. Oh, it hurts so bad. Knowing that I cannot have no more birthday cakes or sweet Swiss strawberry rolls, nor chips. This is the challenge, ooh, that might defeat me. Oh, Lord, I'ma need all the strength in the world to finish. I don't know if I can do it, y'all. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try. Hey, Paolindo, how are you? What up, Coco? And on top of that, too, y'all, I'm sore from yesterday. You know, with beating the jiggle. We were beating the jiggle every Tuesday, 7:30. We meet together to beat the jiggle. You know, kind of exercise a little bit to, you know, get the blood flowing, get the thoughts processed, and also just to do something with the time, the free time that we may have. But this challenge, y'all. Anybody else want to do it? The chips too, yes. Reborn artist life. Oh, my bad. Why I say lifestyle? You know, I was thinking Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous, that show. It's the reborn artist life. My bad. So I don't know, guys. Like 20 days. I said I'm gonna take it day by day. Day by day. That's the only thing I could do is just take it one day at a time. One day at a time. Sweet Jesus is all I'm guaranteeing you. Because this is hard. Harder than any push-up or anything else I could do. I'm believing that, you know, at the end of this, my palate will be completely changed. Y'all, 20 days of no sugar is like, I don't know. I was already thinking of things I could buy. Like after this, guys, I'm definitely going to the supermarket to buy like maybe some raisins, some mixed nuts, just to get the sugar out of that. Is that bad? Reborn artist, would that be bad? Reborn artist life, would that be bad? Like with the nuts and the what do you call it? the mixed nuts and the fruit, dried fruit be okay? Is that considered as sugar? Like, are you really taking all that out? Because it's a fruit. So I'm wondering if that's, I'm fine, thank you. Man, Paolindo, I'm hurting. You took my chips away and my snacks. Like, that's messed up. What am I supposed to? I think I might be in hibernation, sleeping all day, all night. Trail mix, is that okay? Hey, AKA, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Raisins are good. They are 30, whole 30 compliant. One of the only things that got you through. What about dried pineapple fruit? Ooh, I love dried pineapples and bananas. That'll substitute for like the other sugars. You have to ask her. Oh Lord, where's LSP when you need her? I need to know, like, because if I can have like trail mix type stuff, y'all, I'm stocking up. I can have dried apricot. I can have dried pineapple, dried banana. Ooh, that'll be my little sugar fill right there. We'll see. I need to know if that's part of the restriction. I think there's some added. Oh God, then forget it. Throwing the whole thing away. Lord, I got a headache just thinking about it. I'm not in it. I know you're not. Can you just be in it for like a day or two, just so I don't have to feel like I'm in pain by myself? Dried fruit got sweets in it too. No wonder it tastes so good. Y'all, this is gonna be hard. Either I'm gonna end up eating a lot of vegetables. You know what I mean? Cooking a whole lot more just to fill that void of the sugar. She said nope. She said nope. She ain't doing it. I don't blame you. I think I could do 5 days. If I can get 5 days, then I'm good. But this other stuff right here, this is gonna be hard. So that's like the most. But you know what? I ain't no punk. And Nick, I can do this. I can do this. Guys, we can do this. Come on, let's all of us do this together. Come on, guys, all of us. Let's do this together. Yes. I'm so excited to not eat sugar. I don't know what I just said, but it sounded good. Sounded good. Hey, lady, how are you? Go for 6 days? Oh, I just said 5. 5 is a whole nice whole number. Hey, Coach Eva, how are you? Coach Eva, how are you doing? Welcome to Hello World. So that's pretty much what's been going on in my world. A little devastation here and there. We'll see if I find that earring, the other lime, then you guys know that earring's supposed to stay with me forever. Can you have Atkins bars or WW bars? Anything along? I don't know. I don't eat that kind of stuff, Janet. I think you just need to sing in the bushes. You just want me to sing that song. I said said that about your earring. Hey, the guy, what's going on? All right, fine. Adam has a special request for the song. You'll never see me in the bushes. I drop down to say hello. Yeah. You'll never see me in the bushes. I drop down to say hello. Yeah. When that convo is bomb bomb. I gotta stop and say hello. Yeah. When that convo is bomb bomb. I just gotta comment in the chat. You'll never find me in the bushes. I drop down and say hello. Yeah. There you go, Adam. The earring. All right. I don't mind. Guys, I've become so accustomed to not expecting things. Some things are a little bit stronger than others, but I've become so accustomed to being okay if I don't have something, because I know the most important thing that's more essential for me and necessary is that all of my needs are provided. And as long as all of my needs are being provided for, everything else is just a bonus. So with that, I'm okay if I lost the earring. You know what I mean? I love it, but if I lost it, then it's all right. what can I say? The rest of my needs are provided, so I can't be upset. I'm happy. Hey, H, how are you? X Factor material. Wait, are you from Ohio? Maybe, maybe not, H. Where are you from? You like that song, Jenny B? You won't see me in the bushes. I drop down and say hello. Yeah, yeah. That's what I always sing, my little song. I made that one up. I'm from Cincinnati. Oh, okay. No, I'm from the tri-state. Yeah, baby. I'm from the tri-state. So yeah, it's very catchy. Yeah, I was gonna do a whole video, but I haven't gotten together to do it yet. So I will soon. Oh, guys, also, let me ask you guys a question. I've been talking about this with Reborn Artist Life. Do you guys think when you see my YouTube name, do you get confused when you see the videos? Hey, information man, what's going on? Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Yes, it's good to see you too. Guys, if you don't know who Information Man is, you need to go check him out. Welcome Knowledge, for sure. Check him out. Do you guys get confused when you see my videos versus the name? Be the Difference Clothing? It's all good. Oh, for sure, Information Man. I haven't seen you in a while, but I think I saw you in somebody's live not too long ago. And thank you for dropping those videos too. And so do you guys think that my name, Be the Difference Clothing for YouTube, is not confusing? I mean, you all know me from that anyway, just in general. But when you see the name, what do you think? I'll wait. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Nope. In what sense? I don't think it's confusing. So like it says Be the Difference Clothing. You would think it's a clothing brand, right? But then when you look at my YouTube, I have a bunch of things. Yeah, I try to get around to different people's lives, but you'll be seeing me around here. Thank you. I appreciate that. And just so you know, anybody that goes live, if I'm in your chat, you'll never see me in the bushes. I'll drop down and say hello. Yeah, yeah. And I always like get intrigued by what's going on in the chat. And I can't help myself. I gotta just say hello. And I gotta comment if something is good. So that in that sense, Jenny B. So when you look at my channel, when you look at this channel, you'll see like cooking videos, you'll see product reviews, you'll see me having other people's lives on my stuff. Sometimes you'll see all of that. So if the name isn't, you don't think the name is confusing? Hey, DMV Dining, what's going on? And anyway, by the time I end up in the chat, people don't even call me by my YouTube name. They just end up calling me Joy. I don't find it confusing. Okay. So it's okay to keep this Be the Difference Clothing. And it's not gonna be, because you know what too, when I was doing a premiere the other day, I wasn't typing in the chat. Oh, that hurts so bad. I wasn't typing in the chat, but somebody commented and said, I thought this was all about clothing during my premiere. At first, I really thought you were in the clothes. I am, Jeanette. I am in the clothing business. That's the thing. I think your name is cool, but you do want the name to be different but simple, because you want to be a brand that says that stay in people's minds. So simple is me is somewhat better. Okay. I am, Jeanette. You see what I'm wearing right here? This is a hoodie that I made, and it glows in the dark. See? What time is it, you say? 1/2 Be the Difference, right? So I kind of thought of the idea like, oh, when somebody asks you what time it is, instead of saying the real time, you can say It's half past be the difference. Like it's time for us to be the difference, guys. It's time for us to be the difference. It's time for us to be the difference. Yes, it's time for us to be the difference. So Jeanette, yes, I'm absolutely 100% a clothing brand. I am. And that's what I came on YouTube. Actually, I came on YouTube to branch off into doing inspirational videos of people like sharing their testimonies. And I didn't have a channel name to go under. So I just used the company. I want the Bush song again. No, we have a serious conversation right now. So yeah, Janet. See, she thought that it was clothing and then somehow got turned around. If I were to rename the channel, what would I name it? What would I name the channel if I renamed it? It's just so weird. Anything outside of Be the Difference clothing, it just seems so weird to me. But I don't know. Yeah, I want the Bushes song again. All right, fine. Since you're going through, I'll sing it again for you. You'll never see me in the bushes. I drop down and say hello. Yeah. You'll never find me in the bushes. I'll drop down and say hello. Yeah. When that convo is bomb. I gotta drop a comment too. Say low. Would it be too long if you added and more? Yeah. Usually the shorter the name, the better. Oh my God, that's great. I remember that in your video I watched. Yeah, I put a little video together. DMV, you never heard the song before? I know Carmen, she heard the song. That's Candy Girl. Joy. My name, Joy, is Joy. Name, Joy, is Joy. What? You want me to name the channel Joy is Joy? You hit the nail on the head with your name. Keep It explains exactly what you do. Okay. So being the difference, and it just happens to have clothing. Yeah. I don't know. I just that person, that's really what struck me. That person in the chat was like, I thought this was all about clothing when I was doing the premiere. And I just said, that's the first time I ever heard anybody even say anything like about the name being like whatever. So like when I first came on YouTube and people were like, Be the Difference clothing, they would be like, who are you? What do you do? That's what they would say. Who are you? What do you do? And then they would say, well, what's your name? And I'm like, do I really want to tell people my name? Like, that's how deep it was. I was like, do I really want to tell people my name? And so I was like, all right, it's Joy. Like, that's my name though. Yes. Be the Difference is you. I love your song. That's going to be the YouTube anthem, DMV Dining. You know, that's the new anthem. You'll never see me. Hold on, let me remix it the Sinatra way. You'll never see me in the bushes. No. Wait. You'll never see me in the bushes. I just gotta drop down to say hello. I kind of messed that up, but you know, I try to remix it from time to time. You don't think it's too long? The YouTube name, is it too long? Be the Difference clothing. It kind of rolls off. Be the Difference clothing. Remix. Hey, yes. You don't think that's too long? Everybody ends up calling me Joy anyway. Oh gosh, I can see my random singing this song. Hey, Pandy, how are you? Look, Vandy just did it. She said, Be the Difference, Joy. How are you? Remember my hello world? Yes. Yo, I see Jenny B all the time. And like, it could be real quiet. And then she goes, hello world. And I'm like, you know what's funny too? So my dad he purchased my ringtone, right? My ringtone. And so I was there and his phone started ringing. So I'm looking at my phone like, why do I hear myself? at first I look at myself to see if my phone is ringing because I got myself the ringtone too. And then I'm like, what am I doing saying hello world? And I know that's not me saying it. That's how crazy it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you do that, have you guys ever experienced that? When you hear yourself somewhere else when it's not you at that same time? Hey, short bus, pull up. Hey, see you. All right, Gigi, I'll see you in a few. How about clothing creations? I don't know. Clothing creations as the channel name, but I do so much more than just clothing. No, Janet. I do so much more. My legs are so like sore right now from beating the jiggle yesterday. So if you guys haven't heard, Beat the Jiggle is a new exercise live that I do every Tuesday while we're in the quarantine phase. But as soon as the gyms open back up, we're going to be beating the jiggle in the gym. So every Tuesday we'll be doing that. And you guys can join me because it's all about working out and working our lives out, working our minds out, and making sure that we are thinking clearly and speaking fluently. Short bus, booby, beep, beep. Hey, Purple, can I sing your song? Or are you going to hold it against me forever? Are you going to hold it against me forever if I sing your song? We was working out. Yes, Coco. Tell him. See, she be telling them. I'm sorry, I'm too tempted. Got my mic. My mic sounds right. Thank you. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm doing a slow motion. Purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Yay, purple rain, purple rain. Yes! Why did I do that? Purple rain, purple rain. Ooh, purple rain, purple rain. So you can't be going that long because now I'm going to sing your song super long. Purple rain, purple rain. I got to hide deep inside. You make me feel crazy because I ain't sing this song in a long, 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 long while. I ain't sing your theme song in a long, long, while. And I gotta sing it, and I gotta sing it, I gotta keep singing it, and I got my eyes closed because I'm deep in my song. Purple rain, ding it to the high note. Purple, bring it back down low. Hey girl, how are you? I'm sorry. Purple was holding out. She wasn't in the chat because she was mad, not mad, but she was like, Joy, why you always got to sing that? Every time I walk in the building, you always got to sing that song. And I'm like, because it reminds me of the Purple Rain song. I like that song. And it just gives me an excuse to sing the song. So thank you, Purple. Hey, Marley, how are you? Ooh, I like your name. Marley, December Family Caregiver. How did you come up with your name? Hey, Express Labs, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. That is so cool. How did you come up with your name, Marley December Family Caregiver? Simply a sweetheart. And also, too, guys, if you haven't thought about it, there is a challenge that's going on, and I'm all about humanity. If you guys, I know I act silly majority of the times, but I'm all about humanity. And my goal and my desire and my heart's desire, my soul's desire, is for us to be better as a human race, that we be a little bit more cohesive. Right now, I always say there's that few percentage of rottenness. I know there are. But for the majority of us, we're good. And there's a challenge going on around called So What? And if you want to do the challenge, you can do it. You can record it. And the challenge was put together by Mukbang and Things. Um, and the whole idea was by us exposing our so whats to the world, it hopefully would bring less people scrutinizing each other, less people, bullying each other and stuff like that. So like I'm all for things like that. I'm all for, trying to have a common good and all of us meeting together in the minds and just being better towards each other. So if you want to do the challenge, you're more than welcome to do it. I did the challenge and it was very scary for me to do. I absolutely was thinking 20 times over, like, why did I do this? But at the end of the day, it may encourage somebody. And if it can encourage someone, then that's what I'm supposed to do. Hey, Ghost Pirate! Oh, snap! I ain't see you in a long time. Good to see you, Ricardo. Hey, y'all, Ghost Pirate. Let me tell you about Ghost Pirate. When I first started going live, Ghost Pirate, he goes way back to like episode 50 and below. Ghost Pirate been there for Hello World and Be the Difference Clothing and Joy for that long. And it's so good to see you when you're able to come around. I appreciate you. And I'm so thankful for you. Thank you. I love Bob Marley. I was born in December and I care for your dad full time. Ooh, hold up. Oh, that's so dope. I like that. What do you do on your channel? What do you do on your channel? Yes, Ghost Pirate. Ricardo, it's good to see you too. How's your wife, Ghost Pirate? Ricardo, how's your wife? How's your wife? I hope she's doing good. I know Ricardo, Ghost Pirate, cares for his wife too. And I like that. He goes hard for his family, and I really appreciate that about you. Oh, so Marley, you must be around in these YouTube streets because this is the first time I'm ever meeting you. You go live? If you go live, I'm gonna drop down from the bushes and say hello. I'm gonna drop in. She's good. Okay, good. And Ricardo, if you've ever want to go to auctions and stuff like that, Ghost Pirate does auctions. You still be doing auctions, Ghost Pirate? Let me talk. Look at me talking about you and not even knowing. I know that's how your channel really is. I don't know if you switched it up at all. But yeah, guys, do the challenge. It's called So What, and then tag mukbang and things in there. If you want to see a sample of what this So What challenge is, I have a playlist. It's called So What Challenge. You can look at the playlist and see what people have done. Thank you. I connected with you last night. Oh, I go live mostly Friday, sharing shopping hauls. You did, Marley? I don't remember that. And usually I remember everything. Not lately. What have you been doing with your channel? Is there a reason why you don't want to do that? I hope it's because you're out of items and not because of anything else. But soon I will go back to buying storage. Okay, it's because you out of items. Yeah, information man. I challenge you to do it. Right? We have to be, in order for people, I believe, in order for people to feel comfortable in their own weaknesses, sometimes you have to expose yours. In order for people to feel comfortable in their own weaknesses, sometimes you have to expose yours. Are you willing to do what it can possibly take to help another human being out? I am. And I believe that's what humanity has always been about. Like I said in my video, I don't care if I'm one of the few people in the world that will go hard and try to do this until the day that I die. But none of us is too far away from being the difference. We are all capable of being a difference. We all breathe in the same kind of air. We all exhale the same kind of air. We all have the same kind of feelings, sometimes a little different. We all share a common denominator of always wanting some type of love. We want to give love. We want to be loved. That's something humanity has in common, regardless of anything. We all want to be loved. We all want to show love and show people our love and give our love. We all want to be understood, regardless of whether you want to admit it or not. If you have blood flowing through your veins and you breathe in and out, you desire love. Open up your heart. If that heart has a lot of callus on it, open it up so you remember what that hot kind of thought and that feeling was. Just to be understood, just to feel like, oh my goodness, I put a smile on someone's face. Or, oh my goodness, someone put a smile on my face and I wasn't afraid to smile because of rejection. Hey, the boss life, how are you? Hey, Susie Q, what's going on? Y'all, some good people in here. You need to check each other out. Check each other's out. Highlight the name, copy, paste into a new YouTube. If you like what you watch, turn that red bell gray. If you like it even more, go to whatever content that they do. I feel like the antidote to all of the hate that goes around is understanding. Some people, they're a little bit more calloused than others. But if you work hard enough, if we all work hard enough together and not give up, that callus will be smooth like a baby's booty, fresh out. And we could be better. Even though we're going to have times where we're not happy with each other, yes, that's normal. We're not always going to be on one accord. But if we can bridge that gap from being here to like here, that's more connection, more connected, more understanding, more caring, more giving, more not being afraid of saying, you know what, today was not a good day for me. Here's why. Or today was an excellent day, and not be afraid that someone's going to hold it against you. Oh my goodness. I was having a conversation with two people last night, and one person happened to say that they were working, right? They wanted to get a quick job to work throughout this season to get a little extra money. And they were saying that they only made $50 that day. And I just said, I sat on my tail and waited for that check. Boy, did they get so mad. You know what? That comment alone from that person made me just feel like I can't even share good things or happy things with you if you get mad over some stupid check. Knowing that I had a great day and me sharing that with you might make me feel like you're not completely happy or I feel bad for sharing that. So that's what I'm saying. We need to break down those barriers so that you don't be afraid to tell good news and not afraid to share bad news. That's the thing. A lot of people are afraid to share because you have people who are jealous. Why? There's nothing to be jealous of. Man, what you have, someone else doesn't. What kind of gift you have, someone else won't. And the fact that you don't feel comfortable sharing that just based off the reflection of someone's opinion, that stifles your creativity. That stifles who you really are. That stifles you being able to enjoy moments with other people. Let's stop stifling each other. Be happy if someone has good news. If someone has good news, be happy for them because that might be the only good news that they've ever experienced. And that you squashing their good news and making them feel bad that they wanted to share something could put them into a downward spiral where they don't want to share anything and feel like their life has to be hard, feel like their life has to be a struggle. And if somebody has to put themselves into that position of thinking that their life has to be a struggle when it was all good, depression will come in and set in and be bad. You see how that can happen? Just be happy for people because you never know what it took for them to even get that. You never know what it took for them the courage to even say that they were happy. Behind closed doors, none of us knows what goes on. None of us. Even if the closed door is just you by yourself. None of us. So when we see each other, we should be doing our best to smile. We should be doing our best to say an encouraging word like, hey, how are you? We should be doing our best to help humanity progress higher and higher and higher and higher. So that for all of the naysayers who say that things will always be bad can be hushed. To all of the naysayers that say this will never happen, the impossible just happened. To all of the naysayers, they will no longer have a platform to spew their evil desires and their evil intentions. And to all of those naysayers, they will be converted into the yeses and it's possible. I believe it. Because remember, I was not always the jovial joy that you see. I was never the unhappy one, per se. But I certainly wasn't confident in knowing that being the difference is the most rewarding thing that any of us can possibly do. When you help your fellow man, you end up helping yourself because that joy that you feel inside is different from any other joy that monetary gains can't fulfill. Trust me. If you don't believe me, like I always say, test it for yourself. And then you can say yes or no, she's a crazy girl. But I'm not crazy. I speak from experience. I speak from experience. I speak from experience and I speak from a heart that's been through some things, not all things, not things that maybe other people have gone through that may be more traumatic. But remember, my sensitivity factor is a little different from yours. And your sensitivity factor is a little different from mine. So what I'm sensitive towards, you may be like, oh, that's it. But it doesn't negate the fact that my feelings are valid and so are yours. So if somebody can take their time to be patient with me, I want to take all the time to be patient with you. And then if we all can trickle out and be patient with each other, the world won't need love, sweet love, because we will be operating out of love. And we will be giving and receiving love. It's not impossible. Start with your immediate circles. Start at home. Sometimes that's the hardest place, to start at home first, because that home front, man, you see people every day in and out. But if you can get your home straight, get your home right, get you right, the impossibilities will become possible. If you want to get to know anything more about me or my clothing company, go to BeTheDifferenceLLC.com or simply go into the links down below. I sell hoodies, t-shirts, onesies, socks, these books, ringtones. I never remember to do the ringtone, but I do have a ringtone. And I want to throw this out to you guys too. No, I'm not going to say it. But let's try our best, guys, to be the difference and talk life into things as much as you can. And the times that you don't speak life, that's okay. Give yourself a break, because we should also give ourselves the leeway of, not always meeting the expectations of being the difference. Sometimes we do need to give ourselves a leeway because, we're human. But I guarantee you, if you walk in love, if you operate in love, those days will be limited. Those days of sorrow would be limited. Those days of seeing things through the foggy glass will be limited. Those days of expecting bad things and bad results will be limited. I guarantee you. I can guarantee you, because I'm looking through my eyes now. I'm looking through my soul. And it's a lot different. Jenny B has known me for a little while. And I'm pretty sure she can see a difference in me. Can you? Hey, Julie, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Hey, Nikki, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. I don't know if Jenny B is still here, but I've known her for a little while. She can attest to whether things have changed in me or not. But when your perspective is different, you will see people differently. If you believe, and I want to go as far as to say this, if you believe in a higher power, God, Jesus, or whoever you believe in, if you believe in that and you feel like you want to practice that, then truly try your best to walk somewhat in the operation of love, because that's what Jesus did. He operated out of love, even when it hurt. I'm not saying we need to go out there and die for people. I'm not saying that at all. But if we can at least put a little bit of activation in that faith we have, then you'll have to be forced to look at people differently and kind of look at their need before their action. Oh, you on the phone, Purple? I'm good. I think Jenny B is gone, but as I'm here every single night between 7 and 9 for episodes of Hello World. We talk about everything and anything. If you so desire to want to come on Hello World to talk about something, you're more than welcome to do so. Hello World is all about us. It's all about us healing and bonding and being transparent to some degree and feeling comfortable in ourselves and being better versions of ourselves. That's what Hello World is all about. And I hopefully can convey a message to somebody so that they feel a little different, feel like they want to be the difference, feel inspired, feel encouraged to know that they are more than what their own eye meets. Because when you can't even see who you truly are, the beauty of who you are, you will never be able to see what everybody else sees, that beauty in your own eye. She is gone, I bet. So let's talk it like we walk it. Hey, talk it like we walk it. Talk it like we walk it. Hey, I'm talking like I walk it. Talking like I walk it. As much as I can. And as often as I can. Again, I fall short many times, but I don't allow the shortness to hold me back. And I've slowed down with speaking my first thoughts. So become tenderhearted. Do. Let that mallet tenderize your heart and be the difference as much as you can. Because there's somebody out there who is hopeless. To me, that's close to suicide when you have a hopeless person. So let's help bring each other up. So my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I appreciate you guys giving me a little bit of your time each and every day. And if I don't see you again, I appreciate you. Go over to Gigi's Gluten Free. I know she's doing her live cooking show tonight. Gigi's Gluten Free. She was here a minute ago. Hey, Sin, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Go over to Gigi's Gluten Free Lab. If you have nowhere else to go on YouTube, I'm going to be heading over there. She's doing her cooking live. Gigi's Gluten Free Lab. Check her out, guys. And again, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, signing out on another episode of Hello World.